competing in the New Japan World Tag League 2022 Super Junior Tag League. Teaming alongside Gabriel Kidd here, set for singles action against MORTAR.
I saw him no less than 30 minutes ago. He was breathing heavily. I said, what were you doing? He said, I was just getting warmed up.
The entire time that he's been in the building, he's been doing drills, stretches, calisthenics, things that I've never even seen before, and I think that he's going to be posing a very powerful threat to MORTAR, who, to your point, typically has the power advantage in most of these matchups.
He was able to hold his ground right there. I was actually pretty impressed that MORTAR was able to stand in the middle of the ring, but Alex Coughlin going straight backwards. Wait, hold on. MORTAR showing he is up for the strength battle so far. Oh. I stand corrected.
And MORTAR knowing not to charge back in and make the same mistake, because that's what Coughlin can do. Just keep using your momentum against you, tossing you around. And that was a bad spill for MORTAR. He's lucky that he's able to regain his bearings, but obviously the story in this one, he's given up a lot of height, Paul.
Oh, there's a stomp to the foot. There's an equalizer from MORTAR. I think he realizes perhaps that he cannot go toe-to-toe with Coughlin in the power game here. Maybe needs a different game plan.
Well, if there's one advantage that I think that MORTAR has over Coughlin, I do think that MORTAR may be a little bit quicker, certainly more comfortable when it comes to the high flying. So that may be what MORTAR has to do, apply a different strategy in this matchup here. Use that hashtag WrestlingOpen. Let us know what you think of tonight's opening contest between MORTAR and Coughlin.
How many times have we said in the past when we see a different type of athlete that you just watch them walk, the way they move, you can tell how different they are, and Coughlin is definitely one of those athletes.
Very smash mouth, straightforward wrestling thus far from Coughlin.
That was brutal. MORTAR felt it. You can see it on his face. He is going for a ride. As this crowd here showing their appreciation for the strength of Coughlin as he is looking to bring it here to MORTAR in our opening contest of Wrestling Open. Gonna try the reversal is MORTAR. Coughlin holding on. MORTAR going to try one, and he lets go, sending Coughlin down to the mat.
Diving headbutt to follow up, now looking to get the pin. 1, 2, not even a 2 count, Paul.
Just a count of 1 here from MORTAR on Alex Coughlin. As MORTAR took to social media earlier today saying, momentum has been going my way. I've been waiting for a match this big for a long, long time. And he is bringing it to Coughlin here. Count of 2. Come on, Coughlin.
One of the things I always wonder, right, competitors come to Wrestling Open for the first time. I mean, Coughlin has competed against a who's who of Japanese legends in front of some massive, massive crowds. But it is a completely different atmosphere at Wrestling Open when you have the fans that are loyal to the White Eagle in Worcester, Massachusetts, that come here every single Thursday, literally inches from where you compete.
This crowd continuing their, I would say love-hate, but it's really just hate-hate with MORTAR, chanting his name, trying to get into his head. As Coughlin sent into the corner, he goes crashing down hard.
Are you surprised to see MORTAR in control thus far? It seems like he really was able to turn the tides in his favor, and he has stopped Coughlin, as you were talking about momentum, from building any meaningful momentum in this matchup.
I am stunned that MORTAR is able to have this much control with Alex Coughlin as he slams him down. And MORTAR has silenced this crowd.
Big running senton. Coughlin is hurt. MORTAR not going for the pin. Sizing him up for a second. Coughlin's in the middle of the ring. I mean, he can be pinned from this position.
But he misses on that one. Alex Coughlin floats right over.
Oh, man. And from a kneeling position, has the gut wrench. MORTAR is no small competitor.
MORTAR floated in midair. He absolutely floated after that powerful slam from Alex Coughlin.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to be manhandled like that, and I'm thankful that hopefully I'll never find out. Coughlin now sending MORTAR into the ropes, just catching him with a flying forearm. Bit of separation between the competitors. Once again, Coughlin has the distance to build that momentum, running head of steam, charging in once again, sandwiching MORTAR into the corner.
There's another clothesline. Irish whip reversed into the corner. Coughlin out of the way. Has him up. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
From a deadlift position, Mortar's feet off the mat, and now almost a page out of a Ray Jazz's playbook.
Definitely a mirror image of sorts, makes the cover, but Mortar kicks out
5 minutes have elapsed of the time limit. 5 minutes remain.
Of course, every match here at Wrestling Open except the main event contested to a 10-minute time limit. So certainly the sense of urgency setting in for both of these competitors. Mortar just trying to stay alive, and Coughlin realizing that he's got less than 5 minutes now to put his opponent away.
He has Mortar up. Gonna go for a fall-away slam. Reversed by Mortar, spinning back kick. Caught him with a high kick. But Coughlin out of the way, gonna go for an armbar here. Also known to be a submission specialist of sorts. He loves that armbar. But look at this from Mortar. Big time power slam.
Center of the ring, unable to hook a leg, and you saw the way that Coughlin shifted his hips, right? No legs trapped, and able to just slide Mortar off of his shoulders.
And now Mortar, perhaps in a great position to put this match away and pick up one of the biggest wins of his career, as he has Coughlin up in that fireman's carry, gets him up with ease. No, Coughlin out of the way.
Uh-oh, both competitors, same idea at the same time, and now Coughlin landing the first strike with that chop. Can Mortar capitalize here? Yup, gets the back elbow up. Back and forth these two competitors go, and the clothesline taking Coughlin off his feet. Mortar, instead of going for the pin, he's got something else in mind. Maybe looking for a pop-up powerbomb? Oh, look at the athleticism out of Coughlin.
No, Coughlin reverses and hits a lariat of his own. Absolutely crushes Mortar, but he's not done.
Maybe looking to send a statement, making his debut here at Wrestling Open. Maybe a fall-away slam into the bridge. Unbelievable precision on that attack. And Mortar getting the shoulder up, and I think that Coughlin realizes that he can hyperextend that elbow. Wrong place, wrong time. Will we see the submission victory?
He has it pretty straight. I cannot believe Mortar hasn't given up
He
yet.
gotta give up, he's gonna break his arm.
Yeah, he's done. Alex Coughlin is your winner.
The time of the fall, 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Here is your winner by submission, Alex Coughlin!
What a debut here for New Japan Strong's Alex Coughlin as he picks up the win against Mortar in our opening contest.